is up, you guys? This is MiniSuperHeroes Today. Today we'll be taking a look at what I think is the most interesting Revenge of the Sith set, and I'll explain why. But this is the Ultimate Space Battle set 7283. This came out in 2005, and it was only on store shelves from October 1st through December 31st of 2005. So this literally has one of the shortest shelf lives of any retail set ever from LEGO Star Wars. And like I said, it has 567 pieces, came with 4 minifigures, 2 of which are Buzz droids, 1 is Anakin, and Obi-Wan is an exclusive. Now the crazy thing about this set is the Tri-droid was available on its own, Anakin Starfighter was available on its own, and Anakin Starfighter came with 1 Vulture droid. So this set gave you the exclusive Obi-Wan Starfighter and a second Vulture droid while packaging in 2 other existing sets. It's really unique. LEGO has never done anything quite like this since then, and it's pretty cool to take a look at it all these years later. So let's get into the set review and see how it holds up. So like I said, 2 of the minifigures in this set are the Buzz droids. I always like these 2x2 dome pieces with the printing on them, but to me, these aren't really minifigures. I mean, they have droid legs, but outside of that, they're just kind of fun antagonist builds to put on the ships to recreate that beginning scene from Revenge of the Sith. We get a pilot Anakin. Now, I bought this set used at Brick Fair, Virginia recently, so unfortunately, the head has seen better days. There's like some bite marks on it or whatever, but after 17 years, it's still pretty cool, and I do have a mint one. I just didn't grab it from my archive for this, but yeah, it's a cool figure, great printing on the torso for the time, and of course, he's got the headset on there, you know, since he's in pilot mode, so that's pretty cool, and this just makes me so nostalgic for the old Complete Saga video game. And our only exclusive minifigure here is Obi-Wan. Now, the reason he's exclusive is because the head print does have that little headset on there, just like Anakin has, so it's technically Pilot Obi-Wan, and again, it just makes me so nostalgic for the old games. Not a great figure by today's standards, but definitely an awesome one by nostalgia's standards. So we get not 1 but 2 Vulture droids. I have this one set up in flight mode, and this one set up in walking mode, so you could see how you could, you know, close up the wings or have them open for him to walk, or, you know, you could move the wings down for him to stand, or put them this way for him to fly. It's still pretty cool to get 2 of these in one set, and definitely makes for an awesome army build. Here we have the Tri-droid. Now, this doesn't really have any play features. Like, this was before LEGO put any kind of flick-fire missiles on ships or anything. And honestly, I kind of prefer it that way. It looks really good, especially for 17 years later. And the big play feature is that you can open up this center console. The ideal way to do it is not to actually take the brick off like I just did, but you could actually put the Buzz droids in there and have the Tri-droid carry them into battle just like in the movie. That's a pretty cool play feature, and those big printed pieces are awesome. The last thing to look at is Anakin and Obi-Wan's Jedi starfighters. Now, as far as the pieces go, they're identical other than some color swaps to differentiate them. Since we've already reviewed Anakin's here on the channel, I think a long time ago, we'll take a look at Obi-Wan's because it is the exclusive one, and basically all the points are the same. Really, really cool contour here, especially for the time. You know, with the pieces and everything, I really like these hose guns on the side held on by the neck bracket piece. You can, of course, lift up the back here, and then Obi-Wan has to let go of his lightsaber, but you could go ahead and put him in the cockpit just like that and have him fly off into battle. The wings open up for attack mode, just like this. And then, of course, you can move the landing gears up, and that puts it totally into flight mode. So it looks really good all around. That big printed cockpit wind visor piece looks really good. And all these years later, I just love how nostalgic this build is. Once again, it's straight out of the Complete Saga video game. So let's zoom out and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright guys, well that brings us to the end of the review. Obviously there have been better versions of both starfighters, and even pretty much everything in this set has been upgraded over the years, but it's still so nostalgic to look at this, and it's pretty crazy to think that, you know, at one point LEGO combined like basically 3 different sets into one and only put it on store shelves for a few weeks to capitalize on the Christmas rush. Pretty crazy, really awesome to have again though, so drop a comment and let me know what you think, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.